What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. And today is going to be a quick video, guys, but I want to warn you about the biggest Ponzi going on. And stay tuned, guys. You really don't want to miss out on this. You do not want to get stung in the buns with this. Again, guys, this is not financial advice, but you guys do need to be super careful about that, about this and anything in general. But again, I'll say it again, not financial advice. Guys, so we are going to explain what a Ponzi scheme is so you guys can understand it and see if you can discover it yourself. But we're going to explain the Ponzi scheme. If you can't figure it out, I will tell you what it is at the end. But first off, understanding how a Ponzi scheme works. So what is a Ponzi scheme? Well, first, it's a fraudulent investing scheme scam that involves that promises investors high rates of return with low risk. So here's how the hierarchies work. So first off, you have the guys on top. So these are the big wigs. They start it, and basically the guys on the bottom, the money they earn is going to be paying this guy's money, and the money these guys earn is going to be paying this guy's money. And the pyramid can only get so big. Well, because there's only so many people interested, aka so many people who can come into the ecosystem. So now that you kind of got a grasp of what a Ponzi scheme is, I kind of showed you an infographic on it as well so you guys can see it. But in a pyramid scheme, and operators typically conceal the true nature of the operation. Investors understand that recruiting new investors is part of their responsibility. So basically what you need to know is you don't really have all the details of what's going on. It's just kind of like, be quiet, take it, and leave me alone. Do your part, I'll do my part. You get a little cut, I'll get a massive cut. So who originated the Ponzi scheme? Well, the guy's name was Charles Ponzi. He's an Italian immigrant in the United States who promised investors in 1919 that he would double their money in 90 days. Well, that sounds awesome, which he later reduced to 45 days. At its peak, the scheme had 40,000 investors who invested around $15 million in the scheme. Now you guys are like, how is he able to pay and double their money? Well, what happens is one investor invests $1 million. Then he has a second investor invest $2 million. So he doubles that guy's $1 million with that guy's $2 million. And now he hopes to get another investor who does $4 million. So now he can pay the other guy for $2 million. And you guys can kind of understand how it goes. So what is the biggest one? Well, let's go ahead and explain it. So what's going on in the United States is we have been over-consuming and borrowing like crazy. And this is going on right now. All you got to do is research the, not supply chains, but the shipping from China to here. What's going on is these ships are coming full of goods. They're dropping it off in the United States when we have all these stimmy checks. We're buying all this garbage, all this junk, whatever. But the ships we're sending back to China, they are entirely empty. Or they have a little bit of things in it, but nothing. Now you guys are like, oh, there's nothing on that. Or there's nothing wrong with that. Well, there is something wrong with that. If we aren't filling that ship up, well, there's a problem. We aren't producing any goods. Okay, so where's this money coming from? Okay, great. So the advantage of the U.S. in the United States is that we are the financial reserve currency of the world. So basically, whatever we say goes. Okay, so why is that important? All right. We can print as much as we want and we can just do whatever. Now, that's a problem. So basically, we can just sit on our buns and do nothing. In fact, I saw this, it was like a little snapshot. It was advertising on McDonald's. Basically, they were paying people $50 to do an interview. I mean, dude, before it was like a struggle to find a job. Now it's like they're paying you to take the job. It's like, what the pants? These stimmy checks have basically just numbed everyone. And they're just like, oh, no, I'm good. I get a stimmy check. I'm good. Whatever. Anyways, so we just print the dollar, just print it like nuts and ham, and we don't care. We just do whatever. So this is why it's a problem. China is doing all this work, quote unquote, providing goods and services, and we're just throwing paper at them. So technically we are on the top of this pyramid, and China and all the other countries are producing all these goods for us and doing all this work. And we also have people working for these quote unquote funny money dollars. So they're working for a asset that is depreciating. So technically, if you're working for something that's like $10 an hour, well, that dollar is decreasing as time goes on. So you're kind of working for, like, let's just say $5 an hour, $4, $3, and it goes less over time. So keep that in mind. So it's not that you see prices increasing, it's the purchasing power of the dollar going down because they're printing more and more funny money. So everyone's like, Bitcoin's going to the moon, it's going crazy. No, it's just because the dollar is going down. Yeah, Bitcoin is going up a bit, but look at the dollar. The dollar is tanking. The dollar is really what's going down. Just everyone's like, it's to the moon. Well, look at everything else. They're also going to the moon. I mean, maybe not like stocks, but stocks are still going up. But if you look in relation to where they came from, they're on the moon. Just look at Tesla. It's on the moon. It's already there. Bitcoin is working on it, and it is somewhat on the moon. In my opinion, Bitcoin's going to Mars, and Ethereum with it. But again, not financial advice, because it could crash tomorrow. Or it could crash right now while you're watching this video. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I'm bullish on both. But I do understand that either way, I do know I'm guaranteed to lose money holding the dollar. Yes, I still hold some because I still got to eat food and make transactions and use money, but it is not a store of value. In fact, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have maybe a few other DeFi gems that are somewhat strong, and then you do have gold and silver. Don't forget about those guys. Those guys have been around here for years and years and years and years. Those guys are still good. It's God's money. Those are the best money. Trust me. Don't miss out on gold and silver. In fact, I'm more bullish on silver actually, because worst case scenario, if they're like, oh, we don't need gold anymore, we got silver. Well, you can't run your computer, cell phone, or anything without that silver. Don't leave out that silver, bro. Nor can you run those batteries without it. And where are we going? Solar panels. Wait, what do you make solar panels with? Oh yeah, that's silver stuff. Oh, okay. So now let's explain why the US dollar is the biggest Ponzi scheme of them all. Okay. So, we will give this example. Let's say you have a credit card and you want to go on a spending binge. How will you return that money? Well, I'll do it when I get my next salary. Okay, cool. So you're the guy in the bottom of the pyramid. Okay. What if you've spent much more than you can realistically repay through your salary, aka $20 trillion in debt? Okay, guys? Well, I'll borrow from my parents. Okay? How will you return that money to your parents? I'll borrow from you. Guys, there you go. The biggest Ponzi. It can keep going until you can't borrow from someone anymore. Basically, more debt, repaying more debt, and eventually it crumbles because you're going to have that guy or friend who says, I'm not going to give you that money. You're going to have these investors who are like, I'm leaving the United States. I'm not supporting it anymore. Come on, guys. Think about it. The point is, if you cannot earn it and repay it, you will have to keep borrowing and playing past the parcel. Similarly, to put it in a very simple way, that's exactly what the U.S. government is doing. When one set of financial securities becomes due for repayment, it issues new financial securities to repay the investors holding the old financial securities. So money bought in by the new investors is used to pay off the other older investors. That's what makes it a Ponzi scheme. And they can keep doing this because countries which export a majority of the U.S. are ready to keep recycling dollars they earn through the U.S. economy and reinvest in the U.S. government securities. Worst come to worst, the U.S. can print more dollars to repay. Guys, not financial advice, but don't fall for a Ponzi scheme. Be careful. We're going to leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 29, verses 2. When the righteous thrive, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people groan. Guys, don't need to add anything else to that. But if you guys want to support the channel, there's a free way to do it. You smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. If you guys want to get paid to support the channel, there's some affiliate links in the description below. You get paid some crypto, I get paid some crypto. It's a win-win. Or if you guys just want to actually pay to support my channel, there is a Patreon link, but you don't have to do that. That's if you want to, guys. And guys, thanks for watching. That's really what I appreciate the most. Stay in tune, watching through the whole video, smashing the like and subscribe. That is what I appreciate the most. It's nice to get a win-win with the referral bonus, but much rather prefer that like and sub, guys. That's worth more than anything to me. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. The comment in the description below what you are doing today, of what you think about Ethereum or what you think about other projects and why they are the best. Anyways, guys, Proverbs chapter 28, verses 4. By justice, a king gives a country stability, but those who are greedy for bribes tear it down. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Guys, I need you guys to do a couple things. Participate in the quadruple threat. First, set up a Celsius account. Here's a referral link. You guys can use it. Write it down, type it down, or you guys can use the link in the description below. Set up a Celsius account. Good for savings, good for earnings. Don't bet the house on it though. But anyways, you guys can get a free bonus on this. Alright, how do I get this free bonus? Well, guys, enter in this link. You guys will get $30. Then deposit $200 in any cryptocurrency. Enter in new 40, like NEW 40 promo code. You guys can use both. And you'll get a total of $70. Guys, that's step one of the triple threat. Alright, Drake, I did step one. What's step two? Alright, guys, this is where you can get your small altcoin gems and little game changers. You guys can go to crypto.com. You can set up an account. Here's a link in the description below, or you guys can just type in this code right here on the screen. Deposit some funds in there. You get $25 in bonus crypto. You guys can use that to buy your altcoin gems and have some fun. Step two of the triple threat. Or I'm sorry, quadruple threat. And the third one, this one is a fun one. Voyager. This one is more so where you can buy with limit orders. It doesn't have as many altcoins as crypto.com, but it's really easy to use, easy to set up. And yes, this one does come with a referral link as well, and you'll get $25 in BTC. This is how you can do a limit order. Super easy to use, and they don't charge any trading fees whatsoever. Here's the referral link. You can't copy and paste it, but you can look in the description to copy and paste, and you can put that in and set one up. 25 bucks. Step 4, open up a BlockFi account. Here's a link you guys can use. The reference code is 024FFE02. All the links are in the description below. Open up a BlockFi, just deposit some funds, and you'll get $30 in BTC. And you can also get that crypto cashback rewards card. Don't forget about that. Game changer, 1.5%. And the first few months, you get a bunch of extra percent. Check it out. This is the funnest one though. Lolly, free. There is a referral link to this one too. I've actually won 100,000 sats one time on one of the taps, which is worth like $100 in Bitcoin. So it's crazy. Look, and there's even proof in the wallet. Look at that, daily stack, 101. Guys, set one up. It's really easy to do. Download a Lolly account and just set it up. And of course, guys, if you guys are a pro, there's a link in the description so you guys can sign up with KuCoin and Binance US to get some trading fee discounts. Thanks.